Welcome back to another edition of Brian's Big Idea. And this week in the Big Idea, I'm talking about technical analysis. Now, I'm a fundamental guy and I'm all about growth. I want to see top line growth. I'm about seeing the business that has increasing sales, increasing margins. And when you put those two together, you're very likely to have increasing earnings. That's what I'm all about for the most part. But I do realize that there's other ways to skin the cat, and one of them is technical analysis. And there's often spots where technical analysis is a great tool to use, a great club in your bag, if you will, for the golfers, golf analogy there. All right, so why would you use technical analysis? Well, there's a lot of times, maybe in a biotech, stock is trading, and you want to have an idea of where you should be buying it and or selling it. And technical analysis can be a good thing to use in between the data that comes out very sporadically for them. Other ideas, obviously in Bitcoin, technical analysis is very prevalent to give you an idea of when to make entries and exits. And then, of course, in the chips, there's lots of news and fundamental ideas in the chips, but there's also the idea of technical analysis. So let's take a look at 3 quick stocks and then talk about the TAZR service here at Zacks Investment Research. All right, the first stock that I've selected to take a quick look at here is Viking Therapeutics. It's VKTX. Right now, it's a Zacks rank number 3. That's a hold. C for growth, C for value. And I'm just going to talk to this chart right down here. We see here's a shot higher. Now, this company's got a weight loss drug, much like the Ozempic from Nordisk, and a few others, the Wegovy. But then it's come in and you're kind of, well, where should I be a buyer? Should I be a buyer at the 60 level? Should I be a buyer at the 50 level? Should I be a buyer at the 70 level? Technical analysis is great for that sort of thing, to kind of take a look at what's been happening in the stock after the big reaction to the news and then try to make a judgment from there. So Viking Therapeutics is a name that I personally like. I actually hold it. I believe that it's showed up better results than the Ozempic and a few others. So I'm expecting that to move higher and even for a potential buyout. Who knows? All right, so let's go ahead to Coinbase. Obviously, we talked about Bitcoin and what it does. COIN is the ticker. Zacks rank number 1, strong by D for growth, F for value. But as we can see here from the charts, going straight up, coming in. There's that halving event that's coming up. Should be any day now. Maybe it's already happened. Don't even know. $54 billion company. But again, using technical analysis here could be a great way to set up, a defined entry point and a defined exit point. All right. Finally, we're going to take a look at Cooker's favorite stock, Kevin Cook. He runs the TAZR service. It's NVIDIA. NVDA is the ticker. It's a Zacks rank number 2. It's got an A for growth, the D for value. Obviously, it is nearing $2 trillion. It probably was $2 trillion plus not too long ago. But the stock has come in quite a bit. We're testing that 950 level. And then last week, stock really tailed off. It's starting to come back. It's back over 800, and I see it 821 right there. Kevin Cook loves this stock. Been in it for quite a while, has a huge return. In his TAZR service, TAZR, T-A-Z-R. T-A-Z-R stands for Technical Analysis and the Zacks Rank. And what Kevin Cook does is look at all the Zacks ranks and then looks at technical analysis to find out which are the best stocks to be holding. Now, with this service, you'll get a nightly recap and lots of trades. And Cooker's got all sorts of information, a lot of stuff on tech stocks. Obviously, we're talking about CyberArk here, and he's talking about NVIDIA, and he talks about a bunch of other things. But the idea is that he leverages his experience in technical analysis and the Zacks rank to help you find the best potential stocks for your portfolio. So I want you to give that service a try. It's TAZR, run by Kevin Cook. All right, that's it for this week. Be sure to join me next week when I have another big idea. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.